Hi, Rain. Thanks for coming in today.
Hi.
Um, so my name's Melissa. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing your assessment today.
Okay.
I get your intake paperwork from Shauna. She didn't really give me anything other than your paperwork. So what I was able to read from your paperwork is that you wanted to meet with me because you are having some problems with some of your drinking and you are um, feeling a little down, essentially. Is that correct?
Yeah, it is correct. I don't know, the past year or so, I've just been really stressed with a breakup that happened and then work, and I also go to school, and I don't know, most days I feel so down and like low, and the only thing that really makes me feel better is drinking, and it started off like, a drink here and there, but it's kind of escalated to, sometimes even a bottle of wine a night, if not
Okay.
two. So I don't know. I just feel like maybe it's starting to become an issue. I
Okay.
don't know.
So if I just want to make sure I'm understanding you correctly.
Hmm.
You're having all these stressors going on
Hmm.
in your life. Basically, they started about a year ago. To
Hmm.
cope with this, you've been using the drinking. Um, it really helps you feel better.
Yeah.
And you're growing concerned because of the frequency in which you are drinking. Because you said you're drinking maybe a bottle or more. Now, let's um I want you to think about your drinking and break it down for me a little bit better. Let's think about this in terms of like a week.
Okay.
Um, Out of those 7 days, would you say that you are an everyday drinker, or is it like an every other day, or what's your style of drinking like?
Um, it's started off just on the weekends, but it's pretty much every night. I'm having at least a bottle of wine, and then maybe on the weekends or when I don't have work in the morning, maybe more like two bottles. I didn't really think it was much of an issue. It was kind of my friends who brought it to my attention, but I
Okay.
don't know.
Yeah, that was going to be one of my further questions was, has anyone expressed any concern to you about your drinking habits? So you said your friends have?
Yeah, my mom did too, but she said it to me first, but I just kind of brushed her off. But
Right.
then when my friends started bringing it to me, I was like, well, I don't know. Maybe it
Okay,
is an issue. I don't know.
sure. So you said you have been drinking pretty much every night. How long, if you think about how long you've been drinking every day, has it been within the past 30 days that this started, or has it been longer? I know that you said you've been stressed out with kind of like your life situations changes
Hmm.
for about a year,
Yeah.
but when did you actually notice that your drinking increased to a level of concern?
Uh, I mean, I didn't really notice it increase. I guess the first time someone brought it up to me was maybe about 4 months ago,
Okay.
and they'd noticed changes in me for the past month or two prior. So maybe like 5 or 6 months ago is when it started to get a little noticeably bad to other people. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, so you mentioned the level of concern. You said that um it was other people who were concerned first. So
Yeah.
what kind of an impact like did the drinking have on you? Do you think like that they were seeing? Like what concerns did they bring to your attention? How the
Well,
drink affected you?
yeah, I would drink with my friends, and it
Mhm.
was casual, it was normal. It's just what, my friends do. We would get together and, have some drinks. It was fine. But I guess, I started, I guess, getting a little too drunk, and I was blacking out. And I guess I was doing some things that were just a little out of my character,
Huh.
maybe just a little, just acting not myself.
Okay. Um, in terms of what you have noticed for yourself, what kind of like negative consequences or impacts, maybe even problems has your drinking created for you?
I mean, I guess I've had some fallouts with my friends due to some, some things I've done while I was inebriated, gotten in fights with them and done some things I'm not entirely proud of. But it's also just while I'm not drinking lately, it's all I can think about. Like I feel I just want to drink all the time. When I'm not drinking, I'm just thinking about when I'm going to be able to drink, when I get off work, when I get done with school, So
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Okay.
yeah.
Well, so what I would like to do from here is at the next session that we meet, I would like to actually explore your drinking a little bit further
Okay.
to see maybe if what kind of a risk level you might fall in, and then we'll figure out what will be the best course of action from there. Does that sound okay with you?
Yeah, sure.
All right.